Peace, peace, peace. What's good? I literally just want to share something that when I first heard or came across it, I just had a huge epiphany like, oh, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. I don't remember who I heard it from. Could have been Bob Proctor. Uh Maybe it was also Greg Braden, maybe. Um, could have been Bruce Lipton. Um, could have been Abraham Hicks. Could have been Neville Goddard. Could have been Alan Watts. Could have been Napoleon Hill. I don't know who it was. I just named a lot of gems, actually. I don't know who it was. However, I do know that whenever I came across this information, I was like, like, whoa, I get it now. I get it. It was literally 111. So when you're creating things, do you create things from future tense? Like, for example, if you do any kind of journaling, or even when you're speaking out, whatever it is, however it is that you put things out into the universe, do you say it in the terms of, in 3 months I want to be here, or to do this, or to have this? 6 months, a year, where in 1 year from now I can see myself doing this and doing that, or having this and having that. Or in 1 year I want to have this, or I want to be this, or I want to have this success, or whatever it is. Do you create from the place of the future? From I don't even know, a time tense, a tense from a, I don't even know. Do you create from an existence in time that we call the future, that actually doesn't exist? Are you asking for things to happen, or to be, or to come in a place of existence that actually doesn't exist? Do we realize that everything is simultaneously happening right here, right now? The future is now. The past is now. The present is here. It's now. The past doesn't exist unless we bring it up through our memories, through conversation, through emotions, through flashbacks. We can bring that energy back up of the past in movies and songs and smells and tastes, and that's how we recreate the past, by carrying traumas, through carrying things that happen in the past. That's the only way they exist here. That's the only way it exists now. Some people are continuously living in the past. They think it's back there, but actually they're still living in it right here, right now. Because where is the past? Where is the past? How can you tell me where the past is? Is there any way you can explain where the past is? Where can I find it? Where can I look for it? Where can I go to it? And literally the only thing, even me, I'm asking myself right now as I'm saying that, the only thing that's coming to mind is literally in here. through things that we hold on to, physical things that can bring us back into the past. But are we really going back anywhere other than just staying here, being in this present moment and absorbing the energy of the past in the present moment? It's almost the same thing with the future. The future exists right here, right now. It literally does. I'm laughing right now thinking of time travel because I know it exists. It exists, even in the military and really high departments. They've been for a long time exploring this time travel stuff. I literally heard multiple videos, multiple interviews with people in a higher chain of commands talking about these explorations they go. What do you call those things? These when they have a certain thing that it's on the tip of my tongue and I just don't know. Um, yeah. In other words, these explorations that they go on where it's traveling in time and all these gadgets that they use that are super advanced. At least we think they're super advanced for the technology that they give to society. It's super advanced that they use when they go on these expeditions. But it's all still existing right here, right now. There's nothing else but right here, right now. So when we create and we're so-called manifesting things, which is just creating it, why would we ever create something? Okay, 6 months, how do you even say it? 6 months ago, I want this. 6 months, 3 months ago, I would like to do this. It just sounds crazy. So why are we doing it where we're placing our creations in the future? Those 3 months are never going to come. The 6 months are never going to come. That year is never going to come because we're placing it in a future that never really comes. Everything that just continues to exist is the present. The present. So when we're creating, yes, you have to sound just like, I mean, you hear it here all the time too now, where it's like you gotta be you have to play the part, fake it till you make it, and create from the existence of it being here now. I am this. I have this. I feel so amazing because this is already here right now, whatever it is, even if it's not. You just have to fill yourself with enough of that emotion to because that's another key to it. One key is don't create from the future tense, just like you wouldn't create from the past tense. Another key, we have to attach emotion to it. Emotion, and if you can combine imagination with that, with the five human senses, which we have more, but at least the five human senses, now you have created a whole rhythmic flow of momentum. It's just like pedaling a bike. It's just like going down a hill. You can't stop something. If you're rolling down a hill on your bike, you can't stop that great if you're mid-hill or almost on the way, like more than a third of the hill down. You have way too much momentum. You're like at full speeds at that moment. You got a lot of momentum at that time. That's what happens when we mix the five human senses and we use them and we mix imagination with the present moment with emotion, the energy in motion, emotion, we've created a lot of momentum energetically in this quantum field that picks up on that vibration and then brings us that vibration back, because it's like if we're putting out, let's say, I don't even know if this is going to come out, but let's say, okay, so like, let's say a painting, right, or a drawing. If we can add the five human senses into that painting, and we can add the emotion into it, and we can add um, the emotion, the present moment of it being present, and the imagination of whatever it is we can imagine it up to be. And we go and we deliver that painting, that drawing, that sketch to the universe and say, here. The universe is going to bring us back that. Things that are going to fill our emotion with the same emotion. It's going to duplicate that back to us. If we give the universe something and we have it 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, whatever it is in the future, however long, it doesn't matter if it's a week, it doesn't matter if it's tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist either. If we're jotting our little sketch of creation, because we are the authors of our life, we're illustrating. Actually, if we don't illustrate and we just put 6 months from now, I want to have da 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 da. You can write it as many times as you want, 369. It doesn't have any emotion to it. It doesn't have any imagination to it. If you're not attaching any of the five human senses to it, then the universe is going to be like, okay, well, it's just not going to give us anything other than more of what we are jotting and illustrating and creating in the present moment. If you're feeling down, if you're in the I wish, and I want, and please, 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 then we're just gonna get more of wishing and wanting and pleasing and pleading until we realize that that is not standing in our power and standing in the truth of who we are as co-creators that source created us to be. We literally need to command those things into existence and trust those things to come into existence by feeling it now, by being grateful for it now, by being grateful for everything that you have now. I remember at one point I wanted to move and I wanted to move. I think I was still in Phoenix at that time. I wanted to move. And I wasn't happy with where I was. And at this point is when I was going through or pause. I was going through my awakening and doing all this self improvement um, discoveries, and it was probably maybe it was even Louise Hay. I don't know, but it gave me clear guidance that I needed to be grateful with where I was, even if I didn't like it. Be grateful that I had a home. Be grateful that I had a place to go back to after pause.